All right, what's up everyone? In the last video, we had thumbnail from Gemini. This is the thumbnail from ChatGPT. So I do like to go ahead and solve this one right here. Start from the bottom to the top. This one is marked hard. See what happens.
Okay, let's tackle LeetCode number 76, minimum window substring. Problem summary, kid-friendly. Imagine you have a very long string of letters, like a whole paragraph from a book, S. You also have a short list of specific letters you absolutely need, like maybe the letters B, A, N, C, T. Your job is to find the smallest possible chunk, or window, inside the long paragraph, S, that contains all the letters from your needed list, T. It's okay if the chunk has extra letters, but it must have at least 1 B, 1 A, 1 N, and 1 C. If your needed list was something like A, C, T, your chunk would need to have at least 2 A's and 1 C. You want to find the shortest chunk that works. If you look through the whole paragraph and can't find any chunk that has all the letters you need, you just report that you found nothing. Okay, now that we understand the mission, would you like a gaming story or an anime story for this find the smallest piece challenge? Anime theme it is. Let's find that minimum window. Anime story, the astrologer's shortest arc. Young Luna is an apprentice astrologer tasked with deciphering the ancient celestial chart, S, a long, shimmering map of the night sky passed down through generations. To unlock the path to the legendary hidden nebula, she must find a specific sequence of constellation keys, T, symbols like star, moon, comet. The catch? The sequence must contain all the required keys, sometimes needing multiples, like 2 star symbols, within the shortest possible continuous arc on the chart. First, Luna creates a list, her required keys map, noting exactly how many of each unique key symbol she needs from T. Let's say she needs 3 unique types of keys in total required key types. She then takes her Stargazer scope, a magical device that can highlight a section of the chart. It has a left marker and a right marker, initially both pointing at the start of the celestial chart. Luna begins her scan. 1. Expand. She slowly moves the right marker across the chart, one symbol at a time. As each new symbol enters the scope's view, she notes it down in her keys in scope map, tracking what symbols are currently highlighted. 2. Check progress. If the newly added symbol, char right, is one of the required keys, she checks her keys in scope map. Has she now seen exactly the number needed for this specific key? If yes, it means she has successfully gathered one type of required key. She increments her keys found count. 3. Potential solution. When her keys found count finally equals the total required key types, she shouts, quietly, "It's a library. Aha!" The section currently viewed by her scope contains at least all the necessary keys. This is a valid arc. 4. Minimize. But is it the shortest? Now, she tries to shrink the arc. Before shrinking, she checks the current arc's length, right, left plus 1. If it's the shortest valid one she's seen so far, she records its length, min arc length, and its starting position, result start, on the chart. 5. Shrink. She then prepares to move the left marker inward. She looks at the symbol, char left, that the left marker is about to pass over. She removes it from her keys in scope count. Was this char left one of the required keys? And did removing it cause the count in her scope to drop below the number she needs for that key? If both are true, it means the scope no longer holds all necessary keys, so she must decrement her keys found count. 6. Continue shrinking. As long as the scope still contains all required key types, keys found count equals total required key types even after potentially moving left. She repeats step 4, check length, and step 5, move left, update counts. 7. Continue expanding. Once shrinking the window makes it invalid, keys found count less than total required key types, she stops moving left and goes back to step 1, expanding the right marker again to find the missing keys. She continues this dance of expanding right and shrinking left until the right marker reaches the very end of the celestial chart. If she found at least one valid arc, she presents the section of the chart corresponding to the shortest arc found starting at result start with length min arc length. If she never managed to find all the keys, min arc length never changed, she reports that no such arc exists.
Alright, so this is ChatGPT's version. It was a lot quicker than what we got going on with Gemini. So we're gonna make some updates to Gemini because I want to use both of them, honestly. But ChatGPT just went straight into a story. The only thing I don't like, it didn't ask me anime or gaming. It went straight into the story. It gave what the problem was asking for, gave a step-by-step breakdown, gave us a really simple code, and then asks about the thumbnail. And Gemini is following all the steps that I asked it to do, but it's making things way too complicated. Let's see what Gemini came up with. Oh, wow. Oh, that's good. And chat's still working. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Chat did give us the answer here. We'll copy this, throw it into here, see if it works. All right, cool. Okay, it works. We'll submit this. Perfect. It worked. And our next problem is we move on to the matrix. It's valid Sudoku. I know the game, and it's still working. All right, that's all we're gonna do for this video. If you like, leave that thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.